epic background music with a hint of mystery. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Explore and Discover Curious World, the channel where the bizarre becomes normal and the normal, well, we don't really care about that. Today we're diving into one of the greatest challenges of our time, art versus technology. If you've ever thought that art was only for dusty and boring museums, get ready to be surprised, because today art has become a matter of life, or circuits. But before we start, I'd like to ask you for a small favor. If you enjoy the video, please give it a like or leave a comment afterward. It'll only take a second, but it would really help the channel grow. Thank you so much for your support. Have you ever imagined being in a museum and thinking, wait a minute, this Mona Lisa looks a little too perfect. Could it have been made by a computer? Well, if you haven't thought about that before, maybe you should, because artificial intelligence hasn't just taken over our boring jobs and annoying ads. Now it's challenging us on the artistic field. But are you ready to tell the original from the fake? Or are you one of those tourists who takes photos of every painting without even looking at them? Artificial intelligence takes the stage, or does it? Let's be honest, art has always been synonymous with human creativity. Since the dawn of time, humans have expressed themselves through cave drawings, Renaissance paintings, graffiti on city walls. But now, just as we thought technology was only here to help us live better, reminding us of birthdays or ordering pizza, it has decided to step into our most sacred world, the world of art. So what happens when a computer starts painting? What happens is we end up with copies so perfect that even experts sometimes scratch their heads. And you know what that means? It means you, my beloved viewers, might just be the next great art detectives. But first, let's take a step back. How does this magic happen? Well, artificial intelligence is trained with thousands of images. It analyzes every detail, every color gradient, and bam! It creates a replica that is practically indistinguishable from the original. Which brings us to a fundamental question. If a copy is so perfect it looks real, what makes it less valuable? And more importantly, what makes the original so special? Now, I want you to think about this. If a computer can create an art piece identical in every single detail, where's the magic? Is it just in the human ability to mess up, to be imperfect, to pour their heart into every brushstroke? Or maybe we just don't want to admit that a machine could be as good as us, or worse, better than us. Let's play Spot the Fake. Enough with the philosophical questions. It's time to test your skills. Our first test is here. A true classic, The Scream by Edvard Munch. That existential masterpiece that perfectly sums up how we feel every Monday morning when we wake up. Here it is, but there's a problem. There are two screams. One is the original, the other was created by a machine, probably less tired than you are. Can you tell the difference? Take a few seconds, reflect, observe every detail. So have you picked one? Are you sure? Well, the correct answer is this one. Yes, you saved the original and with it the dignity of human art. But don't relax just yet. The challenge has only just begun. More artworks at risk, the game continues. Now, let's move on to something equally iconic. The Starry Night by Van Gogh. Ah, those swirling stars, that eerie landscape, everything that makes us think of sleepless nights and deep reflections. But now, there are two starry nights in front of you. One is the original, painted by a man who lived art as his life's mission. The other was created by a computer that has never seen a real starry night, but knows how to replicate everything down to the finest detail. Which one do we save this time? Here's the answer. It's this one. Congratulations, you've just prevented a computer from replacing Van Gogh for now. But the challenge isn't over yet. Next up, we venture into the mysterious world of the Mona Lisa. Yes, we all know her. That enigmatic smile that seems to say, I know something you don't. But what if I told you that she too might have been digitally cloned? Well, here we are, faced with two Mona Lisas. Can you tell which one is the original? Pay close attention to the smile, the eyes, and try to guess. Have you made your choice? Well, the correct answer is this one. You've saved the Mona Lisa, and thank goodness. Imagine the chaos if a fake had taken her place at the Louvre. Can artificial intelligence be an artist? At this point, you're probably wondering, how is it possible for a machine to do this? How can it replicate human genius? Well, The secret lies in data. Artificial intelligence analyzes thousands of artworks, studies every detail, and then creates a new version that is indistinguishable from the original. And here's the real dilemma. If a copy is so perfect it looks real, is it less art just because it wasn't made by human hands? Or maybe art is more than just the act of painting. Maybe art is the idea behind the painting, the thought that inspires it. Imagine a world where every artist can create infinite masterpieces without even touching a brush. Sounds fantastic, right? Or maybe not. Maybe the beauty of art lies in its limits, in the effort, in human error. Perhaps it's that very wrong stroke, that out-of-place brushstroke, that makes a piece of art truly unique. And what do you think? Do you prefer the perfect, replicable art of a computer, or the imperfect, one-of-a-kind art of a human being? Let us know in the comments, because this is a question that could divide the art world. Stolen art and the final challenge. Now, let me take you on an even more exciting adventure. Imagine a thief is stealing famous paintings from galleries around the world. The police have recovered some of these paintings, but they are hidden in vaults along with their artificial intelligence-generated copies. Your task? To choose the original, because once you open the vault and pick a painting, the other one disappears forever. Are you ready to save art? Let's start with American Gothic by Grant Wood. You have two versions of this masterpiece in front of you. Which one will you save? Have you made your decision? Excellent! You chose the original, which means you just avoided an artistic catastrophe. But don't relax just yet, because now it's time for Girl with a Pearl Earring. Which one of the two is the original? Well done, you got it right again. But now comes the big one, The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali. Those melting clocks are messing with your mind, aren't they? Try not to get distracted. Which one is the real deal? The future of art. Now, let's pause for a moment and think about what the future holds. We could find ourselves living in a world where all art is produced by machines. Maybe one day we'll walk into museums and discover that every single painting is a perfect replica, and that the originals are stored in some secret bunker far from public view. It would be a world where human creativity is replaced by machine precision. But would we really be ready for that? What would it mean for us? Maybe art would become less valuable, or maybe we'd start searching for new forms of expression, something that even artificial intelligence couldn't replicate. Perhaps one day, art won't just be made of brushes and colors, but of emotions, of experiences. And who knows, maybe one day artificial intelligence will help us create new forms of art, but the question will always remain, can we still call it art? And here we are, at the end of this incredible adventure. After everything we've seen today, what do you think? Can artificial intelligence truly become an artist, or do you prefer to leave art in the hands of humans? Let us know in the comments. We're curious to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and stay connected with Explore and Discover Curious World. There's still so much to discover in this strange and wonderful world. And don't miss the next episodes, because the next one might just reveal another hidden secret about artificial intelligence. Explore and Discover Curious World, the channel where curiosity knows no bounds.